back to another video here at Automotive Therapy. So we have a very exciting video today. Let's just flip the camera and show you what we got going on. There's the package. Real quick before we hop into this unboxing, I want to show you guys these two new packages as well. So we did get a new camera for the channel, and this one is just highly recommended for YouTube videos. So we went ahead and got the Sony ZV-1. And next I've got a gimbal, so a stabilizer. So all these cinematic edits and just everything video-wise is gonna be so much smoother with this. So I'm super excited to have these two starting with today's video. Here's the package. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the counter and open it up. In this box, check out what we are installing today. This is by far gonna be my most favorite mod. Oh yeah. GTS taillights. We are joining the trend. So these are them, guys. Packaged pretty nicely. Here they are. Man, I have been waiting like a month for these to get in. I was on a wait list and I'm so happy that they're finally here. But now that we've got them, we're gonna go ahead and hop in the garage and start installing them. All right, guys, so we've got the M4 pulled a little out of the garage because, as you know, I have a super small garage, so we need as much space as we can get back here. But now that it's pulled out and we've got the taillights right there, we're just gonna hop into this install, and yeah, I am super excited. So I'll just kind of document the process of installing it and give you guys some tips on the way there if I come across any. All right, guys, so I've got my screwdriver. We're just gonna start taking off these screws and taking off the trunk cover, and that's where we'll start. All right, guys, so we've got the trunk lid cover off, hanging it down just like that. So now that looks like a 10 or 8 millimeter bolt. So we're gonna loosen that, take off these clips, and pop this light out and slide it. So it is an 8 millimeter, just so you guys know. All right, guys, so we've got the taillight out, or half of it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe all this residue off so that we have a clean fitment with the new side on it. So we've got the first half of the taillight on. We're gonna do the satisfying part and peel it off. Jeez, that looks so good. So what we're gonna do now is, by the way, this is what the cables look like. It looks complicated, but after taking a look at it, it's all just gonna plug in like the old one. You just have to have these little like amps that come with adhesive tape. You gotta like stick them somewhere in the trunk, so we'll find a spot for that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just start fitting this on. So just got this all tucked in there and bolted on. So this screw right here, you guys are gonna wanna apply pressure on the light while tightening it. It's the only way it's gonna pinch in. Also, there's these teeth right here. You're gonna wanna make sure those teeth are fully clamped on there, and everything should fit nice and tight on it. We've got the connection plugged in right there, and then we've got these little amplifiers that are double-sided taped on right in there. So when we put the trunk liner, it should push all of this up and have it nice and tucked away. But that's done. Now we're gonna take off this light and install the other side. Okay, so we got the old light out right here. Now it was raining, so I do have to wipe down the car a little bit and clean some of this dirt over there, but yeah, we're gonna unwrap the other half of the taillight and start connecting it. my gosh. I almost just dropped this tail light. That would have been really, really bad. Let's peel this plastic off though. Oh yeah, nice and new. I've been trying to figure this out. So we've got this red and yellow cable that connects to the bigger side of the light. Now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to, so I took the plastic clip off of the wires. You just gotta pull really hard and it will come off. And I'm gonna feed it through this little hole right here and try to reach it to the to the arms on the trunk. So we're gonna go with that and see if it works. Okay, so I was able to feed the cable through this hole and I peeled back this liner, and you really have to dig your hands in there and find the cable and pull it up through this little gap where I'm pointing to. Then you'll be able to connect it up here to this part of the light. Now I did turn on the lights to test it. Everything is plugged in right. But this hole right here, you need to do something. You need to take this little clip right here, this little tooth piece, which is right here. That was hooked on, and I grabbed my grips and I just like ripped it off, because you can't have that clip anymore because you're using the cable to feed through it. So if you don't do that, that little plastic tooth is just gonna destroy this cable. We've got everything taped up and wired and connected. I'm just gonna close the trunk now and make sure the cables are loose enough to have some stretch to them when you open and close the trunk. But we're gonna test out what they look like compared to the old ones. Wow, that looks way better than these. These ones look so outdated, but let's do the unlock test and see what it does. Wow. I feel so cool now. Look at those basic things. Now that is what I like to see. I want to see what the turn signal looks like. Oh yeah, that is awesome. I love how it has its little sequence too with the turn signal compared to it just blinking. All right guys, so we've got this right side all complete. Now we're gonna start on the left. I'm not gonna film too much of it. I'm just gonna kind of go right into it since I already filmed most of this side being done. Just in case you didn't know, there's these black tabs right here, and it's actually to adjust the fitment of the lights. So if you're having weird fitment with the light, for example, if it's fitting like this, sticking out like that, what you do is you loosen these, and it's gonna make this pop out further so it sits more flush. So just in case you guys are having issues with your fitment. So I just finished both sides. Everything looks awesome. So we're just gonna do the test on it. And something's not right on that one, obviously. We gotta figure out what went wrong. Pretty cool though, right? Okay guys, so we are at a parking lot right now because the lighting is perfect for these taillights. So we might as well film a cinematic edit and show you guys how good they look. I'm super happy with them. This definitely looks way better than my outdated taillights. So, Alex, what do you think of them?
They're so sick. This is like the one mod that I wanted you to do.
She always told me, you should get those GTS taillights. So we finally got them on the car, and yeah, this is gonna change the look of it completely.
Of Mike's YouTube videos. Currently in a parking lot. And Mike is doing his thing. Aren't you, Mike? Playing with his fun camera.